Welcome back to aZign. In this video, we'll show you how to upload your data using a CSV file and walk through the complete allocation process. The first step is to prepare the CSV file. And I have an example here. As you can see, it is a simple and clean data set, just with two-column format. The first column needs to be the tag ID, which is the unique identifier for each experimental unit. And the second column needs to be the weight, which is the unit's corresponding body weight. No extra header, as you can see, or formatting. And this is the requirement of the CSV file to be able to be uploaded into aZign. Remember to save your file as CSV format, otherwise aZign won't be able to read it. Next step is to log in into aZign account and go over aZign menu, and under data entry mode, choose from CSV file. If you happen to forget what is the structure of your CSV file, you can always come here and check under this exclamation point, and you will see the example that aZign provides with a tag and the weight. So that is the order and of the columns that needs to be followed in your CSV file. So let's choose the file by clicking here and open the CSV file that contain our data set. And the next step is to configure the allocation settings. And here I need to say how many pens or groupings I need in my experiment and how many individuals or experimental units per pens I need to allocate. For the purpose of this experiment, I'm going to choose 30 pens, and I'm just going to ask aZign to to allocate 10 experimental units per pen. The next box is just optional. It's just to help you save the downloaded file with the results with a custom name. This is useful in the event that you want to come back here and retest and choose and changes the allocation settings. That way you will be able to have results from two different allocation settings. So everything looks good. My aZign document is there, my settings allocation is there, and now I can hit calculate to ask aZign to do the magic. So there are two ways to check the results. One is on screen, which, as you can see, all these boxes that appear after I hit calculate, those represent all these boxes or pens that I ask aZign to do the distribution. In this case, I asked aZign to run 30 pens, and that's why we find 30 different boxes. If we click on each of them, we will have the tag ID of each experimental unit containing their body weight. So this is an easy and fast access if you want to run a distribution without even downloading any documents. The second option is to go here and click in download files. You can see aZign generates 4 different files. The first one, which is an Excel format, and the very last one, which is a CSV format, have the same information, which are a full report showing every unit assigned to each pen, including summary statistics like mean and standard deviation. The ones in the middle, the two files in the middle, those are a picture of histogram before the allocation and after allocation. So let's look at the very first one, the process in Excel. As you can see, the download document contains the name that the custom name that we assigned to run. And when we click at it, we will see that aZign provides the tag ID the weight of the experimental units and the individual pens. And then all this information is here for absolutely all my pens. It should be 30 pens down here. And at the end I have the total pens of animals per pen. And I also have the statistics summaries such as mean, standard deviation, coefficient of variation, the minimum and maximum. If we go to the second spreadsheet, you can see that there aZign provide me all the statistics summary, and this is for me to have a rapid and visual comparison of, for instance, how many experimental units were assigned on each pen, what is the minimum weight, the mean, standard deviation. And as you can see, aZign provides very minimal deviation and a very low coefficient of variation. So that's it. If you want to run a different allocation setting, you just come back here and modify these. Let's say we want 40 instead of 30, and we just hit calculate, and aZign will conduct the allocation process without even modifying anything else. If I want to use a different file, I just need to push the restart button, and everything will start from 0. And that's it. You've completed a full CSV based allocation using aZign. Now you have the power.